Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here is your maths teacher, Miss Kiran Banu from Dieter School. I hope that my old students are perfectly alright and definitely waiting to come back to schools. And of course, now you will be thinking for today's topic. So today I'll teach you exercise 3C, question number 1, 4 and 5, that is related to addition of fractions. So our today's topic is addition of proper fractions and mixed fractions. So before moving ahead, let's have a look of three types of fractions. These are clearly enlisted and stated here. Those types are proper fractions, improper fractions and mixed fractions that you have learned it concept very clearly in exercise number 3b. Now we are moving ahead towards unlike fractions. Fractions with different denominators are called unlike fractions. Means when a lot of fractions are given but their denominators are different, then they are called unlike fractions. Well, now I am going to tell you steps for adding proper fractions. There are three steps that you can follow to add the proper fractions. Step number 1, find a common denominator, means same denominator. Step number 2, add the numerators and keep the denominator, means keep the denominator same. And step 3, simplify the fractions according to the sign given among the fractions. Now I will tell you the ways to find a common denominator. There are two ways to find a common denominator. First one is a multiple method and second one is prime factorization method. Now we'll review both these methods one by one. First one is a multiple method. In this method, you are supposed to make a list of multiples given in the question. As the example is given, to find the LCM of 4 and 9, then we enlist or we made the list of multiples of 9 and we made the list of multiples of 4. Then we encircle or highlight the common multiples among both, and the least or the smallest common multiple is our LCM. Now we'll take a look of method 2 to find the common denominator by prime factorization method. In this method, you are supposed to find the prime factors of the given numbers in the question. After finding the prime factors, you highlight or you encircle or you underline the common prime factors, and then you find the product of common factors and non-common prime factors, that is your LCM. The product is your LCM. Here is the example in front of you. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2, we solve it to clear our concept. Now you'll focus on the denominators. In first fraction, here is 4 in the denominator, and in the second fraction there is 2. To add or to subtract the fractions, denominators should be common, means common denominators, or denominators should be same. So you must be thinking how to make a common denominator. Let's think. And focus mentally, can 2 be converted into 4 or not? If yes, then to make the common denominator, with which number you will multiply 2 to make the common denominator? 4. Then definitely after thinking, the answer will come to your mind, will come to your head is 2. 2 is the number with which you multiplied in the second fraction denominator 2, then you got the 4 easily. Now you need to be head active and alert at this step. Why? The answer of this why is, it is a rule in the fractions that when you multiply denominator with any number, then you have to multiply with that number to the numerator also. So the second fraction, after multiplying with 2, we got 2 by 4. Step 1 completed with common denominators. Now we'll move ahead toward the step 2 to add the numerators and keep the denominators same. So here are numerators 1 plus 2. So we got 3. So our addition of proper fraction has been done with the help of the 3 steps I stated earlier. Here is one more example is given to you. Solution is given, but you can Sort it out by following any of the ways convenient to you. Moving towards the mixed fraction. In mixed fractions, you can name every part of a mixed fraction: whole number, numerator, and denominator. Now, steps for adding mixed fractions. These are the steps that you are supposed to follow. First of all, convert the mixed fractions to improper fractions by following these steps. First one, multiply the whole number by the denominator. For example, if we use the fraction 1 whole 3 by 4, we multiply our whole number 1 with our denominator 4 and we get 4. In the second step, add that number to the numerator. In the numerator there was 3, then you will add 4 ones are 4, the number you got with 3, and you will get the number 7. So in step 3, write your new numerator over the original denominator. That will be 7 by 4. Now you can add the fraction. Just keep this thing in your mind that adding mixed fractions is actually quite simple. Just convert it to an improper fractions and you are ready to start adding. For example, we have example 1 whole 1 by 2 plus 2 whole 3 by 4. As per the steps, we will change these mixed fractions into improper fractions. In the first mixed fraction, we multiplied the denominator 2 with the whole number 1, 2 ones are 2, and added 1 into it and got 3 by 2. And below, we multiplied the denominator with the whole number 2, 4 2s are 8, and added 3 into it and got 11. So the fraction is here 11 by 4. After completing first step, now we'll move towards the second step and we'll make their denominator same. As we have improper fractions of 3 by 2 plus 11 by 4, now we'll make their denominator same. So to find the common denominators or to make their denominators same, we used here the multiple method. We list the multiples and we find the common multiple 4. So LCM is 4. So the common denominator is 4. Now, how you can change 2 into 4? Yes, you are thinking exactly and correct. You will multiply 2 with the 2 to get 4. And yes, as per the rules, you will also multiply the numerator of same fraction with the same number. 3 multiplied by 2 and you got 6. After making the common denominators, obviously now you will follow the third step and now you will add the numerators. 6 plus 11 is equal to 17, and you will keep the denominator, means denominators will be same and will come as it is. Now keep one more thing in your mind, that fractions are always come in its lowest form. So if the numerator and denominator cutting with the same table is possible, then do that. Or if cutting is not possible and numerator is greater and denominator is smaller, then you can divide that. And same we did here, 17 divided by 4. After dividing, we got the answer 4 remainder 1 or 4 whole 1 by 4. Now have a look that how we got both those answers. We divided 17 by 4, 4 4s are 16 and the remainder was 1. So you can state its answer in two ways. First one, that you read the table till 4, means 4 was a quotient and remainder was 1. And in the second method of stating answers, keep this thing in your mind that in mixed number, whole number is always your quotient and remainder will come as the numerator in the answers and denominator will be your divisors. Okay, you need to keep it in your mind. And you are supposed to solve question number 1 only those parts that belong to addition, and question number 5 and question number 4, 3 parts each. Okay, stay home, stay safe, stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.